चलिए नेक्स्ट रिवाइज कीजिए। 1.2.2 फर्टिलाइजेशन। चलिए दी फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, द मोस्ट वाइटल इवेंट ऑफ सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन is perhaps the fusion of dash dash. This process is called syngamy, results in the formation of dash dash zygote. The next, the term dash dash is also often used for this process. The term dash dash and dash dash are frequently used, though interchangeably. Then next, what would happen if syngamy does not occur? The next, however, it has to be mentioned here that in some organisms like dash dash, comma dash dash, and even some lizards and birds, that is turkey, the female gamete dash dash development to form new organisms without dash dash. The next, this phenomenon is called dash dash. Why does dash dash occur? जी हाँ, why does syngamy occur? In most aquatic organisms, such a majority of dash dash and dash dash, as well as amphibians, syngamy occur in the dash dash, that is water, that is outside the body of the organisms. The next, this type of gametic fusion is called dash dash. The next, organisms exhibiting external fertilization show great dash dash between the sexes and release a large number of gametes into surrounding medium, that is dash dash, in order to enhance the chance of syngamy. The next, this happens in the bony fishes and frogs where a large number of offspring are produced. A major disadvantage is that the offspring are extremely dash dash to predators, threatened their survival up to adulthood. The next, in many dash dash organisms belonging to the fungi, higher animals such as reptiles, birds, mammals, and in a majority of dash dash, that is bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperm, and angiosperm, dash dash occur inside the body of the organism, hence the process is called internal fertilization. The next, in all these organisms, dash dash is formed inside the female body where they fuse with the male gamete. The next, in organisms exhibiting dash dash, the male gamete is motile and has to reach the egg in order to fuse with it. In these, even though number of dash dash produced is very large, there is a significant reduction in the number of eggs produced. The next, in seed plants, however, the dash dash male gametes are carried to female gamete by pollen tubes. चलिए रिवाइज कीजिए 1.2.3 पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन इवेंट्स। चलिए द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, इवेंट्स इन डैश डैश आफ्टर द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ zygote आर कॉल्ड पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन इवेंट्स। द नेक्स्ट 1.2.3.1 द zygote। चलिए द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द डैश डैश is universal in all sexually reproducing organisms. In organisms with dash dash, zygote is formed in the external medium, usually water, whereas in those exhibiting internal fertilization, dash dash is formed inside the body of the organism. The next, further development of the zygote depends on the type of dash dash the organism has and the environment it is exposed to. The next, further development of the dash dash depends on the type of life cycle the organism has and the environment it is exposed to. The next, in organisms belonging to fungi and algae, develops a thick wall that is resistant to desiccation and damage. The next, it undergoes a period of rest before germination. In organisms with life cycle, as you read in class 11th. Zygote divides by to form haploid spores that grow into haploid individuals. Consult your class 11th book and find out what kind of development takes place in the zygote in organisms with and life cycle. The next, is a vital link that ensures continuity of species between organisms of one generation and the next. Every sexually reproducing organism, including human beings, begin a life as a single cell, the रिवाइज कीजिए 1.2.3.2 एम्ब्रियोजेनेसिस को। Refers to the process of development of embryo from the zygote. During embryogenesis, undergoes cell division, that is mitosis, and cell differentiation. The next, while cell division increases the number of cells in the developing embryo, cell differentiation helps group of cells to undergo certain modification to form tissues and organ to form an organism. The next, you have studied about the process of and in the previous class. Animals are categorized into and based on whether the development of the zygote takes place outside the body of the female parent or inside, that is whether they lay fertilized or unfertilized eggs or give birth to young ones. In oviparous animals like and the fertilized egg covered by hard calcareous shell are laid in the safe place in the environment. After a period of incubation, young ones hatch out. The next, on the other hand, the animals, majority of mammals including human beings, the develops into a young one inside the body of the female organism. The next, after attaining a certain stage of growth, the young ones are delivered out of the body of the female organism. Because of proper embryonic care and protection, the chance of is greater in viviparous organisms. The next, in flowering plants, the is formed inside the ovule. After fertilization, the and stamens of the flower wither and fall off. The next, can you name a plant in which remain attached? Can you name a plant in which the sepal remain attached? The next, the however remain attached to the plant. The zygote develops into embryo and the ovules develop into the seed. The next, the ovary develops into the which develops a thick wall called that is protective in function, figure 1.8. After dispersal, germinate under favorable conditions to produce new plant. Mind capture कीजिए figure 1.8. A few kinds of fruit showing shades S and protective pericarp P. चलिए रिवाइज कीजिए समरी को फटाक से। dash dash enables a species to live generation after generation. Reproduction in organisms can be broadly classified into dash dash and dash dash. The next dash dash does not involve the fusion of gametes. It is common in organisms that have a relatively simple organization such as the dash dash, comma dash dash and some invertebrate animals. The next, the dash dash formed by asexual reproduction are identical and can be referred to as dash dash. Zoospores, conidia, etc. are the most common dash dash formed in several algae and fungi. The next, budding and gemule formation are the dash dash method seen in lower animals. The next, dash dash and dash dash organisms produce asexually by cell division or binary fusion of the parent cell. The next, in several aquatic and dash dash species of angiosperm, structures such as runners, rhizomes, suckers, tubers, offset, etc. are capable of giving rise to dash dash. The next, this method of asexual reproduction is generally referred to as dash dash. The next, sexual reproduction involves the formation of sexual reproduction involves the formation and fusion of dash dash. It is a complex and slower process as compared to asexual reproduction. Most of the higher animals reproduce almost entirely by dash dash method. Events of sexual reproduction may be categorized into dash dash, comma dash dash, and dash dash events. The next, pre-fertilization events include dash dash and dash dash, while post-fertilization events include dash dash and dash dash. The next, organisms may be bisexual or unisexual. Sexuality in plant is varied, particularly in dash dash, due to the production of diverse type of flowers. Plants are defined as monoecious and dioecious. Flower may be dash dash or dash dash flowers. The next, dash dash are haploid in nature and usually a direct product of meiotic division, except in haploid organisms where gametes are formed by mitosis. The next, transfer of dash dash in an essential event in sexual reproduction. It is relatively easy in a dash dash organism. In unisexual animals, it occurs by copulation or simultaneous release. The next, in angiosperm, a special process called dash dash ensures transfer of pollen grains which carry the pollen grains to the dash dash. The next, syngamy, that is fertilization, occur between the dash dash and dash dash gametes. Syngamy may occur either externally outside the body of the organisms or internally inside the body. Syngamy leads to the formation of a specialized cell called dash dash. The next, the process of development of dash dash from the zygote is called embryogenesis. In animals, the dash dash starts developing soon after its formation. Animals may be either oviparous or viviparous. Embryonal protection and care are better in viviparous organisms. The next, in flowering plants, after fertilization, dash dash develops into fruit and ovules mature into dash dash. Inside the mature seed is the dash dash of the next generation, the embryo. Thank you so much. Please like, share and subscribe.